What if I told you there's a group of foods so powerful they can reduce your risk of heart disease, diabetes, cancer, and dementia, but most people don't eat nearly enough of them? I'm talking about nuts and seeds, those small nutritional treasures that fit in your pocket but are packed with healthy fats, protein, fiber, vitamins, and minerals. For years, we were told that nuts make you fat, that we should avoid them because of their high fat content. But modern science has proven this completely false. People who eat nuts regularly weigh less, live longer, and have much lower rates of chronic diseases. Today we're going to explore the 15 healthiest nuts and seeds on the planet. I'm going to share with you what makes each one special, what specific health benefits it offers, which medical conditions it's particularly good for, how much you should eat, and which ones you need to consume with caution. Stay until the end because I'm going to reveal the correct way to eat nuts, to maximize their benefits and avoid problems. This can transform your health in ways you can't imagine. Let's start right now. The first nut is almonds, probably the most popular nut, and one of the most nutritious on the planet. Almonds are an absolute nutritional powerhouse. They're incredibly rich in vitamin E, one of the most powerful antioxidants that protects your cells from oxidative damage and aging. A serving of 23 almonds gives you 37% of your daily vitamin E needs. They're excellent sources of magnesium, crucial for more than 300 enzymatic reactions in your body. They contain healthy monounsaturated fats, the same type found in olive oil. The health benefits of almonds are extraordinary. They significantly reduce LDL bad cholesterol. Studies show reductions of up to 10% with daily consumption. They help control blood sugar and improve insulin sensitivity. They help with weight loss despite being high in calories, because they keep you full and reduce hunger. They protect brain health and may reduce Alzheimer's risk. Almonds are especially good for people with type 2 diabetes, high cholesterol, people trying to lose weight, and people with high blood pressure. Eat approximately 23 almonds a day, which is a small handful or 30 grams. The second nut is walnuts, which have a shape that curiously resembles a human brain. And in fact, they're incredible for brain health. Walnuts are unique among nuts because they're exceptionally rich in omega-3 fatty acids in the form of alpha-linolenic acid. They're the #1 plant source of omega-3, crucial for brain health, heart health, and inflammation reduction. They contain more antioxidants than any other common nut. The benefits of walnuts are impressive. They're the #1 nut for brain health. They improve memory, concentration, and can protect against age-related cognitive decline. They significantly reduce the risk of heart disease by improving cholesterol profile and reducing arterial inflammation. They may reduce the risk of certain types of cancer, especially breast and prostate cancer. Walnuts are especially beneficial for older people who want to protect their brain function, people at risk of Alzheimer, people with heart disease, and people with chronic inflammation. Eat approximately 7 whole walnuts a day, about 30 grams. Store them in the refrigerator because they go rancid quickly. The third nut is pistachios, those unique green nuts that are as delicious as they are nutritious. Pistachios are special because they have the highest protein content of all common nuts. They're rich in lutein and zeaxanthin, crucial antioxidants for eye health that protect against macular degeneration and cataracts. They contain more potassium than a banana per serving, important for blood pressure. The benefits of pistachios are remarkable. They help significantly with weight loss because they have fewer calories and more protein than other nuts. Plus, the act of shelling them slows consumption. They dramatically improve eye health. They reduce LDL bad cholesterol and increase HDL good cholesterol. They help control blood sugar. Pistachios are excellent for people trying to lose weight, older people concerned about their eye health, people with type 2 diabetes, and people with high blood pressure. Eat approximately 49 pistachios a day in shell. Buy pistachios unsalted or low in salt. The fourth nut is cashews, known for their creamy texture and slightly sweet flavor. Cashews are rich in copper, an essential mineral for energy production, brain health, and the immune system. One serving gives you 67% of your daily needs. They're an excellent source of magnesium, iron, zinc, and manganese. The benefits of cashews are significant. They strengthen bones through their magnesium, copper, and phosphorus content. They support heart health by reducing LDL cholesterol. They improve brain health and cognitive function. They strengthen the immune system. Cashews are good for people with osteoporosis, people with anemia, people with weak immune systems, and people with high cholesterol. Eat approximately 18 medium cashews a day. Important. Cashews are always sold roasted because raw ones contain an irritating chemical. They're also relatively high in carbohydrates, so diabetics should moderate consumption. The fifth nut is hazelnuts, delicious and full of unique nutrients. Hazelnuts are exceptionally rich in folate, crucial for DNA production, and especially important for pregnant women. They're very high in vitamin E, almost as much as almonds. They contain proanthocyanidins, powerful antioxidants that protect against disease. The benefits of hazelnuts are multiple. They strongly protect heart health by reducing cholesterol. They help regulate blood sugar. They have powerful antioxidant and anti-inflammatory properties. They're excellent for pregnant women due to their high folate content. Hazelnuts are especially good for pregnant women, people with heart disease, people with type 2 diabetes, and people concerned about brain health. Eat approximately 21 hazelnuts a day. Stay with me because the following nuts have unique and important properties. The sixth nut is Brazil nuts, giants among nuts and the #1 source of selenium on the planet. Brazil nuts are extraordinarily rich in selenium, a crucial mineral for thyroid function, the immune system, and antioxidant protection. A single Brazil nut can contain all the selenium you need in a day, which is why they must be eaten with moderation. The benefits of Brazil nuts are powerful. They strongly support thyroid function because selenium is necessary for thyroid hormone conversion. They strengthen the immune system. They have potent anti-cancer properties. They can improve male fertility. Brazil nuts are excellent for people with thyroid problems, especially hypothyroidism, men with fertility issues, people with weak immune systems, and people at cancer risk. Here's the important warning. Eat only 1 or 2 Brazil nuts a day, maximum 3 to 4 per week. Excess selenium is toxic and can cause selenosis with symptoms like hair loss, brittle nails, nausea, and neurological problems. More is not better with Brazil nuts. The seventh nut is pecans, native to North America and extremely rich in antioxidants. Pecans have the highest antioxidant content of all nuts, according to some studies. They're rich in more than 19 vitamins and minerals. They contain healthy, monounsaturated fats and fiber. The benefits of pecans are impressive. They significantly reduce LDL bad cholesterol. They have powerful anti-inflammatory effects. They may help prevent gallstone formation in women. They improve heart health. Pecans are good for people with high cholesterol, people at risk of heart disease, women prone to gallstones, and people with chronic inflammation. Eat approximately 19 pecan halves a day. Pecans are high in calories, so measure your portions. The eighth nut is macadamia nuts, creamy, buttery, and unique in their fat profile. Macadamia nuts have the highest monounsaturated fat content of all nuts. They're rich in thiamine, vitamin B1, crucial for energy production. They contain palmitoleic acid, a unique omega-7 fat. The benefits of macadamias are notable. They strongly protect heart health by improving cholesterol profile and reducing triglycerides. They may improve metabolic syndrome. They reduce inflammation. Macadamias are excellent for people with metabolic syndrome, people with high cholesterol or elevated triglycerides, and people concerned about heart health. Eat approximately 10 to 12 macadamia nuts a day. Macadamias are the highest calorie nut, with over 200 calories per serving, so measure portions carefully. The ninth nut is pine nuts, those small pine seeds that are delicate but powerful. Pine nuts are technically seeds, but are classified as nuts culinarily. They're unique because they contain pinolenic acid, a fatty acid that can help suppress appetite by stimulating satiety hormones. They're rich in magnesium, zinc, vitamin K, iron, and protein. The benefits of pine nuts are interesting. They can significantly help with appetite control and weight loss. They support eye health through lutein content. They strengthen bones. Pine nuts are good for people trying to control their appetite, people concerned about eye health, and people with osteoporosis. Eat approximately 2 tablespoons of pine nuts. Important warning: some people experience pine mouth syndrome, where everything tastes bitter for days or weeks after eating pine nuts. It's rare, but unpleasant. The 10th nut is peanuts. Technically, they're legumes that grow underground, but nutritionally they're classified with nuts. Peanuts are exceptionally rich in plant protein, with 7 grams per serving, more than any true nut. They're very rich in niacin, vitamin B3. They contain resveratrol, the same powerful antioxidant found in red wine. The benefits of peanuts are significant. They reduce the risk of heart disease. They help control blood sugar and may reduce type 2 diabetes risk. They can help with weight loss. Peanuts are excellent for people on a limited budget who want nut benefits, people with type 2 diabetes, and vegetarians. Eat approximately 28 peanuts a day. Important warnings: peanuts are one of the most common allergens and can cause severe reactions. They can be contaminated with aflatoxins, so buy good quality peanuts. The 11th nut is pumpkin seeds or pepitas. Pepitas are extremely rich in magnesium, with almost half your daily needs in one serving. They're an excellent source of zinc, crucial for immune system and prostate health. They contain iron, manganese, phosphorus, and antioxidants. The benefits of pepitas are unique. They're excellent for prostate health in men. They improve heart health by reducing cholesterol and blood pressure. They strengthen bones. They may improve sleep quality through tryptophan content. They strongly support the immune system. Pepitas are especially good for older men with prostate problems, people with magnesium or zinc deficiency, people with insomnia, and people with diabetes. Eat approximately 1/4 cup of pepitas a day. The 12th nut is sunflower seeds. Economical but incredibly nutritious. Sunflower seeds are exceptionally rich in vitamin E. One serving gives you 49% of your daily needs. They're very rich in selenium. They contain magnesium, copper, phosphorus, and folate. The benefits of sunflower seeds are notable. They strongly protect against oxidative damage. They reduce cholesterol and protect heart health. They support thyroid health. They reduce inflammation. Sunflower seeds are good for people with high cholesterol, people with thyroid problems, and people on a limited budget. Eat approximately 1/4 cup of sunflower seeds. Warning: they're easy to overeat and are high in omega-6. The 13th nut is chia seeds. Ancient, but recently rediscovered. Chia seeds are exceptional in fiber, with 11 grams in just 2 tablespoons. They're very rich in omega-3 fatty acids. They contain complete protein with all essential amino acids. They're rich in calcium, magnesium, manganese, and phosphorus. The benefits of chia are impressive. They significantly help with digestion and prevent constipation. They reduce blood sugar after meals. They help with weight loss because they expand in the stomach. They strengthen bones. Chia is excellent for people with chronic constipation, diabetics, people trying to lose weight, and vegetarians who need omega-3. Eat 1 to 2 tablespoons of chia seeds a day. Important: always soak chia in liquid before eating or drink it with plenty of water. Dry chia can expand in your throat and cause obstruction. Never eat chia dry directly. The 14th nut is toasted pine nuts. Toasted pine nuts have a more intense flavor and are easier to digest than raw ones. They maintain their nutritional benefits, including phenolinic acid for appetite control, magnesium, zinc, and antioxidants. And finally, the 15th nut is flax seeds or linseed. Flax seeds are the #1 plant source of lignans, compounds that have antioxidant and mild estrogenic properties. They're extremely rich in omega-3 fatty acids. They're very high in fiber and contain good quality protein. The benefits of flax are unique and powerful. They can significantly reduce breast cancer risk in women through lignans. They reduce cholesterol and triglycerides. They help lower blood pressure. They improve menopause symptoms. They reduce inflammation. They improve digestion. Flax is especially good for women at breast cancer risk, women in menopause, people with high cholesterol, people with high blood pressure, and vegetarians who need omega-3. Eat 1 to 2 tablespoons of ground flax seeds daily. Critical warning: flax seeds must be ground for your body to absorb nutrients. Whole seeds pass through undigested. Grind them just before using or store ground in the refrigerator. Now that you know these 15 incredible nuts and seeds, let's talk about how to incorporate them into your life intelligently. The standard portion is approximately 30 grams or a small handful a day. Vary the nuts you eat. Don't eat only almonds every day. Rotate between different types to get a complete spectrum of nutrients. Eat nuts raw or dry roasted, without added salt when possible. Very salty nuts can raise your blood pressure. Candied or chocolate-covered ones are basically candy and lose their benefits. Store nuts correctly. Raw nuts should be stored in the refrigerator or freezer, especially walnuts and flax, which have omega-3 fats that go rancid quickly. If you have a nut allergy, completely avoid that nut. Allergies can be severe. If you're taking blood thinners, talk to your doctor before eating large amounts of nuts rich in vitamin E. Nuts are calorie-dense, between 160 and 200 calories per serving. If you're controlling your weight, use them to replace other less healthy fat sources, not as something additional. These 15 nuts and seeds aren't just snacks. They're nutritional medicines that can transform your health when consumed regularly. Research shows that people who eat nuts regularly live longer, have less heart disease, less diabetes, less cancer, and better brain function. Choose 3 or 4 that you like, that fit your budget, and that address your specific health needs. Incorporate them into your daily routine. In your morning oatmeal, in salads, as a snack, or mixed in yogurt. Start today. Buy 2 or 3 types of raw, unsalted nuts. Measure 30-gram portions. Eat 1 serving each day. Your energy will improve, your hunger will be more controlled, and your health will improve. Which of these nuts do you eat regularly? Which will you try for the first time? Let me know in the comments. And if this video helped you, share it. See you in the next video. Until soon, and may you eat with health and wisdom.